Well, first, let me make the obvious point. We are not allowed to cause animals suffering. That is actually prohibited. That is called Tsar Balei Chayim. We are allowed to kill animals, and indeed, repeated studies over literally decades, if not centuries, have shown that the Jewish ritual slaughtering of animals is an absolutely painless process. I understand that sometimes animals have been mistreated in kosher slaughtering houses as they have been in general slaughtering houses. But that is something that needs to be corrected. But that is not a defect in the shechita process itself. The shechita, the slaughtering of the animal, is absolutely painless, and the Torah specifically mandated a process that causes no suffering to animals. Now, originally, in the time of Adam, we were supposed to be vegetarian. We indeed were not allowed to kill animals. This was a concession given to man after the flood because of man's weakened state. In the desert, when we did eat animals for meat, but we could only do so if we brought it as a sacrifice, and we could eat it as the remnant of a sacrifice. It is only when we came to Eretz Yisrael that we were allowed to eat meat, even if we didn't bring it as a korban, because we were many people were geographically distant from the Beis HaMikdash. But the concept of killing animals is based on the idea that creation is a hierarchy, going from lower to higher, and man is the pinnacle. Now, at every level of creation, there are predators. In other words, that's part of the idea of being superior, is that the lower level becomes subordinate to the higher level. And just as the lion may kill something, kill a goat or whatever it is, so too we are permitted to kill animals, provided we do so without suffering. Now, Kabbalistically, again, not everyone accepts Kabbalistic premises, but if you accept Kabbalah, the truth of the matter is, killing the animal and then incorporating it within the body of a human being is actually of great benefit to the animal itself, because the animal's life force gets transmuted and transformed into becoming part of a human being that with its godly soul is doing Torah and mitzvos and the like, and the animal actually experiences a liberation and an elevation from the animal to the Jewish soul. So in that sense, eating the meat, now this is only if you eat the meat for the sake of heaven, for mitzvos, to serve God, but eating the meat with the right kavanah actually is doing a favor to the animal itself. It's bringing the soul to a higher state of tikkun and rectification. Now, there is indeed a statement in the Gemara that says, an Am Haaretz, a totally ignorant, non-God-fearing person, is forbidden to eat meat. Now, granted, we don't take that quite literally, but I think it is expressing the idea that, hey, if all you're going to do is fill your stomach with physical gratification, maybe you shouldn't go around killing animals. But if you're doing so to have the energy and the strength to be able to serve God, you're actually helping the animal. You're not just helping yourself. And that's why it would be justified.
Click subscribe to see more exclusive content for the most sought-after Jewish speakers, teachers, and thinkers.